If that's your winning face, I'd hate to see you lose.
We underestimated the Constant.
Yeah, he's a glorified desk clerk.
He's not just after the money. He wants it all.
We caught him once, we can do it again. And, well, we're not the ones who let him escape.
You still don't trust her.
I don't like executive decision makers. Look, you don't have to follow her, you know? Soon, this will be over. Maybe it's time to think about the future. You have to face the possibility that there's no going back. If the ICA knows what you did...
She'll make it right. She always does.
We have a fix on Carlisle. Come on. We've got a plane to catch. I hope you like the rain, 47.
Miss Burnwood.
How did you...
I have everyone's number. You really ought to know by now.
You planned this? All of it?
Don't be silly. I just played the hand I was dealt.
We'll find you.
You had me. Where'd that get you?
We handed you an empire.
It's for the best. The partners were complacent, set in their ways. But power is more than just security. Providence can be an agent of change. Surely you understand. Or you will. Soon enough.
She came home.
Carlisle's lost an empire. You fall hard enough, you tend to be reminded of what truly matters. So, the end of the line. You ready for this?
Are you? Who will you be, without a score to settle?
I guess the world's most wanted fugitive will have to do.
Alexa Carlisle is dead. According to the funeral invitation, that is. So naturally, it caused quite a stir when the late matriarch turned up at the breakfast table, alive and kicking. Carlisle, wisely sensing that her number is up, has emerged from exile to tie up loose ends and secure the Carlisle legacy. She may be a monster, but you have to admire her due diligence. Carlisle descends from an ancient line of warrior aristocrats. Her great-grandfather made a killing in the Second Opium War and established an empire in shipping, railroads, and newspaper publishing. While largely unknown to the public, the family still asserts its quiet dominance over global transport and logistics, media, and technology. Most senior of the partners, Alexa Carlisle, is cold as ice, tough as nails, and sharp as a razor. Incidentally, it was her late father who first brought the three families together after the end of World War II at this very house, meaning that this gentleman is the birthplace of Providence.
It began here, and it ends here. Talk about poetic.
One more thing. According to our intel, Carlisle keeps a case file on the Constant, information that may be helpful in his recapture, so don't leave the estate without it.
Right. Happy hunting, 47. See you on the other side.
Thornbridge Manor. The Carlisle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant Alexa Carlisle and her 3 adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson, and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlisle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlisle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck, gentlemen.
ओके सो गाइस स्वागत है आप सभी का हमारी नई अगेन एक न्यू स्ट्रीम में। आज हम खेलने जा रहे हैं हिटमैन 2 का एपिसोड नंबर 2 और आज हम आए हैं इंग्लैंड में। वाओ, यहाँ पे थोड़ी जेंटलमैन काइंड ऑफ वाइब है और एलेक्सा कार्लाइल को मारने आए हैं हम यहाँ पे।
Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame Carlisle. You can go right in.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlisle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47.
Okay. तो बेसिकली ओके तो इनके घर में एक डेथ हो गई है एलेक्सा कार्लाइल के घर पे और इन्होंने इनका बहुत बड़ा परिवार है और तो उसने एक इन्वेस्टिगेटर को बुलाया है ढूंढने के लिए कि कौन सा एक सेकंड हाँ, तो उसने बुलाया एक प्राइवेट इन्वेस्टिगेटर को कि भाई केस को सॉल्व करो, हमें बताओ हमारे घर का कौन सा मेंबर है जो आस्तीन का सांप है, शायद यही कहानी है। और तो ये बंदा आया प्राइवेट इन्वेस्टिगेटर बन के और मैडम को पता है एलेक्सा को कि भाई हम यानी कि हिटमैन आ रहा है उनके पास एजेंट 47, तो इसलिए उन्होंने सिक्योरिटी बहुत हाई कर रखी है। तो अब अगर हमें उससे मिलना है या फिर उसको नॉकआउट करना है, एलिमिनेट करना है, जो मर्जी करना है, तो हमें ऑब्वियसली इसका भेस लेना पड़ेगा। और मेरे पास एक तरीका है, आजा।
I cannot accept when people are just throwing things around like this. Find out what the hell is going on, please.
Sure thing. Good job.
Hey! What the hell are you doing? Stop that! Oh my God! Some bad shit is going down. You need to do something. What's going on? This man I just saw, he just knocked someone out just like that. Boom!
We have a
Shit.
description of the suspect.
That's what I'm saying. Guys.
Thanks for your cooperation. Rest assured, we'll deal with this troublemaker. Come on. How copy? Over? Someone's making serious trouble. We've got people getting knocked unconscious. He's definitely trying to disguise himself.
डिस्गाइज की बात कर दी यार, शिट। शिट क्या हम अभी भी वही हैं जो हैं? अबे सुन,
हाँ?
अबे सुन ही नहीं रही। चल निकल जा, अरे मर। एक सेकंड, मेरे पास अभी हथियार है, वो शायद मेरे को फेंकना पड़ेगा। ये लिखा हुआ ना इलीगल आइटम। अरे भाई शुरुआत थोड़ी अटपटी सी हो गई, हमें थोड़ा सा पकड़ने वाले थे, वो काफी नजदीक थे पकड़ने के।
Hello,
लेकिन
sir. Excuse me, if you're coming through, I have to frisk you. Only take a minute, okay? Won't take a second, sir.
ऑब्वियसली, बट अटपटा सा हो गया थोड़ा, ये गलत हुआ, लेकिन चलो कुछ नहीं होता।
You're clean and good to go.
आगे जो करेंगे कोशिश करेंगे सफाई से करें।
Mr. Whitmer, thank you for coming on such short notice.
Oh.
A great tragedy has fallen upon us, and I need a quick resolution, handled with absolute discretion.
Results and discretion are my speciality.
Very well. I suppose you will want to start at the crime scene.
In my experience, a thorough examination of a potential crime scene is half the job done.
Good. Fernsby will take over from here.
I am Mr. Fernsby, the butler. Madam Carlisle has asked me to assist you in any way possible. Mr. Whitmer, I understand that you've traveled from London. Would you care for some refreshments? Or do you prefer to go straight to Mr. Zachary's sleeping quarters?
I don't think so. Start investigation.
I prefer to get started.
As you wish. If you'll follow me, sir.
Let's go.
Making you wash his car twice?
I feel obliged to point out that current affairs surrounding Madam Carlisle are of a delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that a staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madam's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected by the rather unusual situation.
Okay.
I trust I do not need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madam Carlisle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
Before you inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this. The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madam Carlisle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning. The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room.
Okay.
However, Madam Carlisle suspects foul play and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you've finished your investigation of the crime scene. This is Mr. Zachary's room. To
Okay.
my right.
A locked room murder mystery, 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this.
देखिए जना क्या क्या है इसके पास.
Why don't you use your camera to scan the dead body, 47?
Okay. पहले sit down हो जाए. Sit down होने से कुछ नहीं होना. Okay. अपना कैमरा निकालो, स्कैन करो.
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him.
Okay.
Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47.
Okay. ये क्या चीज़ है?
Zachary was shopping for new Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal. Zachary's suicide note. Also, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity.
Okay. ये क्या चीज़ है? Oh!
A hidden door.
Hidden door.
It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside. A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
Okay. उसके बाद जाना है अंकल के पास. वो बताएंगे अब हमें कि उनके पास क्या इन्फॉर्मेशन है. कहाँ पे हो सर जी? नीचे मिले थे आप तो. नीचे थे ना तुम तो. हाँ यहीं से था. ओके. रास्ता मिल गया. लेट्स गो. तो यहाँ पे दो ऑब्जेक्टिव दे रखे हैं हमें. एक तो उसे मारना, तो खैर है ही उसे मारना. एक फाइंड द केस फाइल भी है. ये क्या चीज़ है? ओए ओए सुन 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 भाई.
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
Well, that means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlisle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that I prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlisle.
This is very useful information, 47.
Okay. ये सारे बंदे जो यहाँ पे हैं, ये सारे suspects हैं.
So how does one solve a murder mystery, 47? Motive, means, and opportunity, I believe. May I suggest
Patrick
you ask
Carlisle.
the suspects for alibis?
Can you tell me
or perhaps
where
you
were
prefer searching the
yesterday
manor for
evening?
clues
भाई दोनों एक
first?
साथ क्यों बोल रहे हो?
It's that sneaky butler, isn't it? He ratted me out. Elaine, give us some privacy, would you? Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean, how the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shithole? I'm bored out of my mind. If that's all, I think I'll get back to my slow death by boredom.
What did you think of Zachary?
Creepy as hell. No ambition. Imagine deciding to live in a museum. You know, Father says Zachary and Alexa used to be two of a kind. He had a great future ahead of him. Then suddenly, he just gave up everything. What an idiot. Thank God Daddy chose
बस हो गया
to
तेरा,
be
चल चल चल
friends
निकल,
with
बस हो
a
गया.
married mum.
पागल. नहीं किया तूने कुछ भी. अब और बंदे ढूंढने पड़ेंगे हमको. ओहे ये क्या था? अबे हाँ ये भी तो है.
Gregory Carlisle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Oh, you're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective. Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, and the wife sporting another one of her headaches would have been a fate worse than death. The short of it, Zachary was very much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before midnight. Is that all? Not very thorough, are you?
ठीक है. अबे तू भी है क्या?
Emma Carlisle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Surely I'm not a suspect.
I need to account for everyone.
Well, I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Anything else you want to know?
Nah. कितने बंदे हो गए अब? 1 2 3 चौथा भी हो गया. क्वेश्चन अच्छा लिखा हुआ आ रहा है क्वेश्चन. एक और 2 बंदे रह गए ना. ये एडवर्ड कहाँ है बे तू? कहाँ ढूंढूंगा इसको मैं अब? अच्छा अच्छा बिजी है.
That's a little too close.
तेरे तू जवाब दे चुजा से. ओए
You smell nicer, but this is still too close.
अबे हो गया ना. चल जवाब दे लौंडे. मैं तेरे गोली मार दूंगा. ओए अबे एटीट्यूड झाड़ रहा है. ओए
That's a little too close.
Professor Edward Carlisle, can you tell me your whereabouts for last night?
Oh, yes, this dreadful business with Zachary. I stay at the local inn. You see, I prefer not to spend the night here at Thornbridge Manor. My brother Gregory came along for a nightcap. He'd never admit it, but I think he understands that I find this whole thing upsetting and wanted to provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30. If that's all, I have a speech to write.
ठीक, चल हो गया. अब कौन रहता है? अच्छा ये भी नहीं है, ये भी नहीं है. रेबिका, तू कहाँ है? वो तो नहीं है. ये तो पूछ लिया ऐसा तो. हे भगवान, पता नहीं क्या बना रखा है हमको. भाड़े का टट्टू इधर उधर घूम रहे हैं. अबे यार, हिटमैन है भाई.
How's everything coming along, Elaine?
Very well, Mr. Fernsby.
Make sure you focus on your work.
I will.
I don't need one more maid crying in the kitchen. So what?
Mr. Fernsby?
Mr. Whitmer, you have enough evidence to present your case for Madame Carlisle?
No, not yet.
Just remembered I went for a stroll behind the greenhouse last night. Maybe that's where it is.
What is?
My lost button. The one you couldn't find at the grave.
अभी उस लड़की को इतने बड़े घर में कैसे ढूंढूंगा मैं? बे यार वो तो किसी भी कमरे में हो सकती है ना. बे भाई साहब, यहाँ पे ढूंढ चुका हूँ. ओ वोरी वोरी वोरी, रुक जा ओए, रुक जा काकी.
Rebecca Carlisle, can you tell me about yesterday evening?
We don't really see much of each other, my brothers and I. I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now, let's see. Patrick, Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble.
Good day to you, sir.
Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 8:45. I swear Gregory enjoys Edward's discomfort over staying here. I had a conference call with my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room and went straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about Emma. She did act a bit strange.
Emma?
You know, I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done once she gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is that everything, Mr. Whitmer?
हाँ चल निकल.
I do have a lot to see to.
क्वेश्चन, सारे क्वेश्चन हो गए. चलो उसके पास. कहाँ है वो? चौड़ा होके बोल रहा था. क्या आपने केस तैयार कर लिया है उसके लिए? अबे मारना है मुझे उसे. क्या आपने केस तैयार कर लिया है? अब बता. अब कल्ला पता नहीं कहाँ मंडरा रहा है तू. बेवकूफ, कैसे ढूंढूंगा उसको मैं? ये देख, ये देखो देखो देखो. घुसाड़ न मारूं इसके मुंह पे मैं. कुत्ते का बच्चा.
Mr. Fernsby?
Mr. Whitmer, you have enough evidence to present your case for Madame Carlisle?
No, not yet.
अबे
Come and see me when you do.
क्यों तैयार नहीं हुआ? बे बावड़ा है क्या ये एजेंट 47? क्वेश्चन कर तो लिया सबको. चलो जी, अब सबके रूम ढूंढो. अरे बेटी, बहुत हुआ भाई. भाड़ में गया स्टेल्थ और बाहर में गई हिटमैन. मैं अब देखियो, मैं हिटमैन की तरह खेल नहीं रहा. अब मैं अपने हिसाब से खेलूँगा, क्योंकि ये चाहती है मैं इस पे लगाऊँ 4 घंटे. ठीक है, लेकिन मैं इतना बावड़ा हूँ नहीं. इतना ज़्यादा इम्पेशेंट हूँ ना मैं कि जानती नहीं है गेम मेरे को अभी तक. बे जाना तू. अब देखना क्या करूँगा मैं. भाड़ में गई तुम्हारी ट्रेसपासिंग होए। अब मुझे अच्छे से पता है मेरे को कहाँ जाना है। अब देखो
A safe in Madame Carlisle's office. I bet that's where she keeps the file on Arthur Edwards.
अपना दिमाग दिखाता हूँ मैं तुमको।
Hey, need some help here. Please, go get some help. Hey, wake up. Gary, this used to be such a pleasant neighborhood. I don't know what the hell is going on, but something is going on.
JHQ, how copy? Over. Not sure what happened. Looks like an accident. Assassin actual, this is Alpha 1 actual. We are inbound near 20 and we're looking for any other casualties on the way. How copy? Over. Boston
बहुत हुआ बेटा, सम्मान तुम्हारा, तुम्हारी ऐसी तैसी अब। Okay.
Peculiar icons above the safe. I wonder if they might be some sort of a code. Maybe have a look around the office, 47.
Look around the office, man.
Hey! Do we have an owner for this weapon?
Damn you, Edwards. Answer your bloody phone, you coward. How dare you interfere with my life like this? You're a nobody, a weasel, overreaching your competences. You are in way over your...
Pacify the bastard! Take him down!
That's Madame Carlisle taken care of. Time to get the file on Arthur Edwards.
Damn.
Lost visual on target, Delta. Move to lock those position. I can't see him either.
Is he some kind of Houdini?
Command, please acknowledge. Come in, command. There's a maniac running around killing.
Echo Foxtrot to November Zulu, over. We've got multiple casualties here. I think it's the same guy.
Command, I've arrived at the location and it looks clear. Back to smoking and joking. Over.
Don't try to mess with me. Get your ass out here.
I already messed with you, boy.
Mission complete. Well done, 47.
ये क्या हुआ?
like that one, huh?
Let's go now.
I can't forget his eyes. They were so swollen, it didn't even look like Zachary. I've never seen a dead body before.
Let's go, boy.
Hi.
निकलो भाई निकलो, सारे काम हो गए इधर से। इनके बाप की ऐसी की तैसी मजाक समझ रखा है इन्होंने। Let's go, boy.
They're everywhere. Go, get out! It's the Constantine. Shit!
मतलब ये क्या हुआ? Damn, man. तो बस गाइस के लिए इतना ही। शुक्रिया सबका प्यार देने के लिए, कमेंट करने के लिए, लाइक करने के लिए, शेयर करने के लिए, शेयर करने के लिए, मेरे वीडियो को सपोर्ट करने के लिए। बस गाइस के इतना ही। मिलते हैं आपसे किसी और स्ट्रीम में, तब तक के लिए बाय बाय। लव यू गाइस, बाय।